Today's a big day for Palantir, guys. I hope you're ready. I don't even know if I'm ready yet. I'm trying to get ready, but of course you guys know, or maybe you don't know, which is why you clicked this video. Palantir is reporting earnings after the bell today, and let's just say their stock's looking pretty good. It's up over 3.5% right now, and it's currently, 10:40 a.m., as the overall markets are not looking so great. We have the Russell down and the NASDAQ down, each 0.3%, as the S&P's down 0.1%, and we have the Dow Jones down about 0.25%, as the VIX is up almost 3%. So we're going to break down the charts quickly in this video, go over the earnings estimates, and break down their financials. So if you all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo. It is free money. Link down below. Let me know what stocks you get in the comments. And with that being said, cheers, guys. Let's dive into it. So yeah, guys, Palantir stock's looking pretty good right now, heading into the earnings after the bell here in a couple of hours. And mind you, the market's just open, so anything could happen. But as of now, we're doing pretty well, up 4%. And earlier in the day, the stock was up even more. You guys can see the intraday high was $7.86, meaning at one point it was up, let me see here, probably, close to 6%. And mind you, guys, even though we're pulling back a little bit here on the intraday, we're still looking very, very bullish. You guys can see we are holding 765 pretty steady. I mean, that's been a support level all day. You guys can see we hit that in the morning, right when the market's open. Well, technically it's still morning right now, but you guys can see it hit there at 9:30. We hit it again at about 9:55, 765. Then we ran off of that point, and again at about 10:30 a.m. here on the East Coast, we hit 765, and now we're starting to pop over it, and now we're breaking past $7.70. And we'll see if we do break past these moving averages here on the intraday, which we're testing literally right now. So I'm going to set my alert right now at $7.75, and we'll see if we break out of the intraday moving averages. If so, this could be setting up for a breakout towards the intraday high, maybe even past that, maybe towards $8 per share. So this looks pretty good, guys, continuing the decent recovery that it started to see on Friday. I mean, we didn't have a crazy day on Friday, but we did start to reverse. I'm not sure if you guys noticed it, but on Friday, we did put in a higher low on Palantir. You guys can see here, we held roughly 735 at the low on Friday, and on Thursday, if I clear these alerts out, we hit 728. So technically, we hit a higher low on Friday, and actually another one right before the close on Friday at about 738, 740. Now we're starting to rip into the earnings after the bell, because there's a lot of course, anticipation of maybe good earnings, a beat, maybe a huge move coming after earnings, and a lot of people are piling into the stock, most likely for that reason. And of course, it's risky to do that, guys. You could get burned doing that, but it looks like a lot of people now, as the stock's now over 4% in the green, they're getting in, they're piling in before the earnings. And pulling up the 20-day chart, you guys can see right now we are testing the 180 moving average on this time frame, which has not been tested in the past couple of weeks. Really, it's almost been a month at this point, more like 3 weeks at this point that we haven't tested that point, that moving average. Now we're testing it again, and with today's move in the pre-market and during the day so far, we're now breaking out of the 50 SMA, which, guys, you can see on this 20-day chart, we have been struggling under that moving average for a couple of weeks. So that's a good sign. That's a very good sign for the bulls. We're starting to break the 50. We're trying to break out of the 180. In fact, we did break out of it earlier in the day with that pop to about 786. Then we broke back under it. So if we could retake 775 and break past that 180 moving average on this 20-day chart, that's going to be a very good sign for the bulls. And at that point, again, we honestly could be in store for a legitimate reversal on Palantir, maybe back to the mid-8s, maybe towards $9. But of course, it all comes down to what the earnings actually look like here after the bell, and more importantly, what guidance is looking like after the bell. And mind you, here on the 4-hour chart, we still have a death cross. We're still under both moving averages right now. But if we start breaking again 775, we take out the 50 SMA on the 4-hour time frame here, that could be leading us up, or setting us up for a move to $8.15, which is right by the 180 moving average here. I'll set my alert there as well. Might as well do that. Mark is at or above $8.15. Then if that were to break, we're talking a bigger move around the corner. So let me actually pull up the live news tab, or not the live news tab, the Safari tab. Oh my God, bear with me here, guys, so we can see exactly what these earnings are looking to come in at, projected, right? Of course, these are all estimates. We don't know know exactly what the earnings are going to come in at, but right now we have Palantir sitting at a $16 billion market cap with EPS in the trailing 12 months of negative 18 cents. So, of course, in the last 12 months, they are unprofitable here, and their beta is at 2.85, which means they're very volatile, way more volatile than the overall stock market, which you guys obviously know at this point in time. And when it comes to their earnings estimates, let me pull this up quickly, and we did talk about this a couple of days ago, but to do a quick refresher, as earnings are literally today, guys, in a couple of hours. So let me show you all what these estimates are. So based on 14 analysts, EPS, the average estimate is 4 cents, the low estimate is 3 cents, high estimate is 5 cents, and a year ago in the same quarter, they did 2 cents. So overall, guys, they're looking to be profitable based on, the high estimate, the low, the average, based on 14 analysts. And let's just say if they lose money on this quarter, that's going to be a huge surprise and not a good surprise. That'd be a bad surprise. So keep in mind, as long as they're doing at least 5 cents or 3 cents EPS, that's going to be good from the bullish perspective here on the stock. But if they come in negative, if they lose money on the quarter, that's not priced in. The stock's probably going to get destroyed. Maybe in the short term. I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll see. And on revenue, you guys can see revenue based on 11 analysts. The average estimate is $505 million. The low estimate is $504 million. The high estimate is $507 million. With a year ago, they did them doing $446 million in revenue, roughly. That would be up, if they did any of these figures here, whether it's 500, 505 million, that general range, the revenue will be up 13% roughly projected year over year. Not bad, but of course not what it once was. If I pull this up, you guys can see here, this will show you the growth recently that Palantir has seen, and we can see here clearly revenue in 2018 was $595 million. Then it popped to 743 by 2019 rather. That was a 24% pop. Then it ran to roughly 1.1 billion by 2020. That was a 47% pop. You can see that right here if I zoom in. Then in 2021, they grew revenue by 41% to 1.5 billion. 2022, the revenue growth slowed down. 23%, but they still did around $1.9 billion. So yeah, revenue was in the low mid 40s. Then it started to drop in the into the mid 20s by 2022. Now, based on the quarter they're projected to do, and mind you, these are annual numbers, and we're talking about quarterly numbers from the Yahoo Finance estimates. Either way, guys, the revenue growth is coming down to 13%, which is not the best sign. Sure, it probably will spike back up at some point in the future, but revenue growth for sure is slowing down on Palantir, and you guys can see their gross profit has been coming up, both on a percentage basis, and of course, the dollar figure has also come up, right, from $430 million in 2018 in gross profit all the way up to $1.5 billion, and their gross profit margin in 2022 was almost 80%. That's pretty insane. And let's see, EPS growth, of course, they're not profitable, but they have been decreasing their losses over the last couple of years. EPS has improved. You guys can see it was 89 cents in the red in 2018. Now they just lost 18 cents in the last 12 months, and who knows, maybe they become profitable at some point in the short-term future here, and that's something that I'm going to be watching out for in the earnings call after the bell, which maybe I'll do another video after the bell, maybe, just maybe, so make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell while you're at it, guys. So that's a quick rundown of some numbers here, nothing crazy, but just a quick overview of what's going on here on Palantir stock. And again, on the 4-hour time frame, guys, you can see it is looking pretty decent, but it's not fully reversing quite yet. It could happen. It could happen at some point in the future, in the short term, if we break $8.15, but we're not there quite yet, so we have to wait for it. And I guess with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed it, I just wanted to do a quick update video, do a quick refresher. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe to this channel and my second channel, Stas Talks Money, which we're actually doing a $100 giveaway once we hit 1,000 subs, so make sure to go subscribe, link down below, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo if you guys want some free money. Once you open up an account using that link down below, you get 1 free share of stock. Once you fund your account with at least $100, you get 4 more stocks, totaling 5 stocks, and once you fund your account with at least $1,000, are you guys ready for this? You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 free stocks, and of course, That helps out the channel. It's free money. You get some free money. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys. As always, you could also get your 12 stocks from Webull, and you could check out the Patreon if you want. Link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you later.